One of the most common questions I get from so many people on this YouTube channel is, how much should I charge? What should my rates be? And I really feel like the question's pretty easy. And I'm not sure why so many people overthink it.
I could care less what any other companies charge, how they operate. It doesn't matter to me, just because everyone's in a different spot. You should never even look at, I don't think you should ever even look at what other companies charge. Charge what you want to charge. And if people pay it, and way too many people pay it, charge more. If no one does, you're no good. Charge less. You know what I mean? Like, it's just learn your own company. I don't let anything that anyone else does change that. I look at how much time does it take us to do something, and how much money do we want to make per task of that at what hourly rate, and charge. Always knowing what your internal costs are is pretty important. If ABC company down the road wants to shoot a talking head video, and internally they know that it takes them 40 hours because they have to get a script and they have to do this, they have to do this and do this, they're gonna charge what they think is worth it for their time. ABC company might look at us and be like, wow, we really undercharge for that type of service. What they don't realize is that we're not undercharging, we just do it way faster than you do. If I can do it in 15 hours, but it takes you 40 because you overthink everything and you have no systems in place, and I can do 3 projects now for what you can do of 1, who's making more money? Us. And I want people to look at some of the things that we do, and if a competition is trying to grab the business, for them to, ABC company to look at us and be like, I don't know how they're charging that price for that. That's way underpriced. What they don't know is that it just takes us no time to produce that kind of stuff. And that only comes from doing it over and over and over and over and over. And I think that it's really, really important for you to start tracking that kind of stuff, because it really helps you to determine how much money you actually are making an hour on those kind of things. And is it worth that hourly rate, or should it be more? And just start to, because it also, that's how you also should be pricing things. Early in my process, I was kind of randomly coming up with different amounts. I'd be like, I don't know, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000. Then I started to just be more strategic of, you start to compare how long something's gonna take based on how long other things took, and get a feel for how long it's actually gonna take you in the next time you do that. And then just kind of price it according to, if you wanna make $60 an hour of profit after your expenses or whatever, you just gotta figure out what that amount is. And the more and more that you track, every single task that we do is tracked hourly, all shooting, all editing, every aspect of what we do for every client. Number one, because it's billed that way, but also it allows me to actually look at, what are we doing the most of? Is it shooting? Is it editing? And when we're doing editing, is the current rate that I have charged to a client, does that actually make sense for ongoing clients, or do I need to change that? It also makes it really easy to scale and make more money, because all you do is raise your hourly rate, but the process of how you bill is still identical. But even if you don't want to go to that type of setup of a retainer and an hourly type of thing, you tracking it is going to be the night and day difference of really, really understanding where your time goes and how much you should charge for the time that you're actually spending. So yeah, that's my take. And per usual, this channel is not about me telling you that I'm right. It's just about telling you what I think. And this channel is also about conversation and hearing your thoughts as well. This is an issue I think a lot of people struggle with, and I'd love to know your take on my take. Do you agree, or do you do things differently? Comment below. Also, a lot of people that watch this channel aren't subscribed, so if you're not, subscribe. Hang out. This is all about a community trying to learn and get better every day. Thanks for watching.